Welcome to episode 116 of the Radio Control Show.
Sponsored by AmyandHobbies.com, your one-stop RC hobby store.
Today I'm sitting here and I have the Team Associated SC10 RS ready to run. This is the latest and greatest version of the SC10. One of the coolest things about it for me is that it comes with a Monster Energy body. That's new in the series of bodies that they do offer. You can still get the Lucas Oil and some of the others, but to me this is the coolest body out there. When you pull the body off of the truck, you're going to see right away that it has a brushless system installed. And this is a slightly better, slightly higher modified motor than a 17.5 that you would run in a stock class. So this might be illegal for some stock racing at your local hobby shop, but who cares? It's all about having fun. If you're not racing, it doesn't really matter anyways. So the electronics now are waterproof, and the receiver is housed in this waterproof receiver box. There's an O-ring seal in here, it keeps water and debris out and protects it. And also you have a waterproof servo as well. It's actually not waterproof, it's water resistant, which means you can't put it under the water, but you can't go splash around the puddles and it's not going to hurt anything at all. Now this truck has been updated shock-wise as well. It features Team Associated's V2 shocks. And basically what it means is that you get a new design for the shock body. The cartridge on the bottom here holds the seals in place, unlike before where you had the seals inside the shock body and you had to plunge them down with a little plunger and then put a clip to hold them in place. And that did two things. One, it made it difficult to rebuild, and two, it squeezed those O-rings around the shock shaft. With this setup, you just pull this little plastic cap off the bottom and the O-rings come out, and also it doesn't pinch the shock shaft as much, so you get a much smoother shock. Now I'm a racer more than a basher, so I was excited to see that it comes with J-Concept subcultures in the back. Now I plan on running this at my local track in the stock class, even though it's not really supposed to be there. And these tires are actually perfect for my track, so I don't even have to change anything. I'm literally going to take the truck, charge it up, and run it bone stock. And we'll see how we do.
To see the rest of this in-depth video on the SC10 RS, sign up for a club car action at rccaraction.com.
If you're a Warbird lover, there's no better RC show to attend than the annual Warbirds over Delaware in Newark. This year marked the 20th anniversary of this one-of-a-kind event. It was once again hosted by the Delaware RC Club and drew more than 200 pilots. Jerry Arish was on site covering all the heavy metal action this amazing 4-day event had to offer. From fighters to bombers and everything in between, Warbirds over Delaware has it all.
Okay, we are here at the 2011 Warbirds over Delaware down at Newark, Delaware, and we're at the flight line, and we've got Paul Letourneau, and Paul is one of these guys that always has something great to fly. How you doing, Paul?
I am doing well. Yourself, Jerry?
Pretty good. Good. Can you tell us a little bit about what airplane you've got today?
What I brought today was a 1/5 scale B-26 Martin Marauder. It's done up in aluminum clad. It was blown up from Jerry Bates' plans. I took the original 106-inch plans, blew it up 60%, so it comes out to 170-inch. It's powered by a pair of DA100s, swinging air models 2810. It's flown with a JR 12X 2.4 radio. Airplane flies really good. I believe the bigger they are, the better they fly. Aircraft this size, you wind up flying a little bigger pattern, so that's one thing that's a little bit different than flying something a little smaller, is that you're flying a little bigger pattern, and you just have to realize that when you pull the power back, it's going to come out of the sky.
The best electric off-road racers from around the world have gathered in Vasa, Finland for the IFMAR 110 scale electric off-road worlds, and our man John Kerry is there taking in all the action. Make sure you keep checking out rccaraction.com for the latest info on the hottest race of the year. Sponsored by our good friends at Tekin.
The first practice was kind of just a shakedown. The track was a little wet. Stuff seemed pretty decent, but the second round was definitely faster, and then just kind of leaving the cars as it is, and third round should be really good, just trying to break in some tires for qualifying. But everything seems good, the weather's nice, so should be good.
How are you feeling so far on the track?
I'm feeling a little bit more comfortable after the first round. The second round I was able to just charge through some of the sections better, like the chicane and come on the straightaway, just kind of getting some of the sections that are a little bit different from the warm-up down, and but everything else seems really good.
Jared Tebow, you just won final number 1. How do you feel?
I feel great. Try not to think about it too much, or let my emotions get to me. It was a great race, but it takes two in electric, so you need to relax, calm back down, and get ready for A2.
Well, it's been awesome, John. I mean, the organization here at this event is fantastic. Of course, this happens once every 2 years. We're here to compete with arguably the best in this sport, and each organization is putting its best foot forward and trying to become world champion.
All right, so tire gluing with Turi, what's up? I saw a new technique you're playing with over there.
Yeah, I'll show
what
you
is that?
How I glue some tires here. Start off by I put one band on just to keep the tire in the bead. It's kind of a loose fit. I'll go around and put my glue in. Put a little bit excess where it squeezes out, comes out again when you squeeze it. Once I get all around, I put another band on to squeeze it real tight. I'll get a piece of foam. Everybody's got excess foam they trim off. Just tear a little piece off. Just go around and wipe the glue. When you're done, it's a nice clean look, and it'll also dry really fast after you wipe it.
Cool, thanks Mike.
Don't miss your chance to own a Kyle Busch edition of the Traxxas Slash short course truck, autographed by Kyle himself. Head on over to the auctions link on rccarauction.com and let the bidding begin.
Hey guys, I'm out in the parking lot today and I'm messing around with these cool bodies from Outlaw Hobby. They are molded to look like a crushed Ford Fairlane, kind of like the cars you see in the Monster Jam series. They even have dirt around them to make it look like they're buried in the dirt. Now we took these bodies and we painted them yellow and red, kind of like they do in the Monster Jam series, and we painted them on the outside so they have that dull effect, just like they do on the real cars. Now we have 6 of these bodies set up out here to run on with our monster truck, but you can buy 1 or 2 at a time if you want and have a good old time with your friends. As you can see, these bodies are pretty cool and we really had a good time playing around with them, and we heard that you're going to be able to get different styles of bodies, and ramps are going to be available soon too. And you can get them all at outlawhobby.com.
A-Main Hobbies, the biggest selection of remote control cars, trucks, planes, and helicopters. Want parts and accessories? A-Main Hobbies has what you need. Visit us at amainhobbies.com or call 800-705-2215. Get it all at A-Main Hobbies. Leave your competition in the dirt.
Head on over to rccarauction.com/RC Show Sweeps and modelairplanenews.com/RC Show Sweeps. Fill out the forms and enter these promo codes to win. Good luck. Be sure to stay tuned to the Radio Control Show, where we'll be announcing a brand new magazine from Air Age Media.
That's right, it'll be heading to hobby shops and newsstands everywhere soon.
So stay tuned.
One of the most popular races of the year is the Snowbird Nationals, and it takes place in Florida. And this race has so many racers attending that it takes almost 24 hours each day to get through all the classes. It features on-road cars racing on oval and road course tracks.
Hi, I'm Jessica Martin. And I'm Holly Leonard. And we're your 2011 Miss Snowbirds. Make sure you check out the 2012 Snowbird Nationals on a new date next year, February 5th. Mark your calendars. I'll see you there.
Remember to head to your local hobby shop or newsstand for the September issues of Radio Control Car Action and Model Airplane News.
You can also check out rccarauction.com and modelairplanenews.com for everything we covered this week.
Thanks again for joining us on the Radio Control Show.
And we'll see you next time. RCX, the world's ultimate radio control expo, is fun for the whole family. It's all happening August 6th at the Odeum Expo Center in Villa Park, Illinois. See hundreds of RC cars, trucks, planes, and helicopters perform insane stunts. Watch top RC drivers go head-to-head. Meet Formula Drift champion Von Gittin Jr. and watch him throw down demo runs in his full-scale Formula Drift car. Shop for the hottest RC gear. Try out the latest RC cars and planes. Don't miss the RC Drift Track. Go to RCX.com to buy discount tickets. RCX, where the action is.